haven't talked to you yet, just what's your experience of getting comfortable in this program and in this community?
My experience is pretty good. Coming in early last year, I got the opportunity to play in the spring game, go through the whole spring, play the whole season, learn the playbook in year 2. Now I'm more comfortable. Everything's just flowing, and it's going to be a good year.
What were your goals going into spring, and maybe how do you feel like you've achieved them so far?
My goals are really just to stay healthy, learn the playbook, and just be comfortable. Just be comfortable and just be comfortable on the field and be used anywhere on the field, and not just that corner.
What did you feel like you got from last year in terms of an experience? Where did you grow? Where did you take away in terms of areas you need to grow?
I took away a lot. I took away that the game is just still the same game that you played back in youth football with your friends. It's just faster and more people in the stands and stuff like that, and just really have fun. Don't think about it too much. People see all the fans and stuff like that, and they get a lot of anxiety, but just calm down and just play the same game you played your whole life.
You feel like that took a little bit for you to learn that lesson, maybe a couple of games?
Most definitely it did. In the spring game, I got scored on like my first drive, so it really woke me up. Then my second drive, I came back and locked in, got an interception.
Have you been repping at other spots besides corner then?
Yeah, I've been repping at nickel, at star a lot, so that's pretty good.
What's the difference just from maybe a physicality in terms of playing those two different spots? Nickel, maybe you're in the box a little bit.
Yeah, the nickel, you're in the box a little bit more. You get to be in the run action, and you get to cover guys, so more of that versatility. You get a cover guy that can tackle as well. So,
what have you learned from there's a lot of new faces from a defensive back perspective, a lot of older guys. Yeah. What have you learned from some of those guys? And
I learned a lot from Kyrie Jackson, competitiveness. He likes to compete. He brings that energy from 6:30 in the morning to after practice. We're competing all day, so he brought that competitive nature.
The physicality of playing nickel, is that something you feel like you've always had, or is that something you've really worked on?
Almost definitely. When I was in high school, we played a lot of man, so I'll line up in a slot a lot. And then, just being a physical corner, I always want to be in the run action and stuff like that. When the coaches said they need me at nickel, I was available.
Did you get any work at nickel last year, or is that just the spring that you started?
I just started playing nickel this spring. And I played corner last year a lot.
It sounds like a lot of guys have been rotating, just kind of all over the defense. How important do you think that versatility has kind of been?
It's super important. We got guys that can play anywhere, so they're going to plug in guys where they feel like they can need them, and anybody on our team can play at any position.
What is the relationship with Kyrie and Quez, when you guys are all kind of competing for the same starting
spot? Yeah, we're all competing for the same spot. We want to have as much corners on the field possible, so we got Quez at safety, Kyrie at corner, me at star. We're going to put corners anywhere. We all want to be on the field to be able to play.
How has that competition maybe pushed you guys collectively to get better?
It pushed us a lot. Everybody just wants to work and get 1% better every day. We always just want to work and compete, and whoever's on the field is going to compete, and whoever gets off the field, the next people that's coming on the field going to compete.
I've been asking everybody this, but what have your impressions been of Jordan Burch so far since?
Oh, he's a grown man. He's a different type of ball game. When I see him out there doing the D-line stuff, it just looks like he's just way stronger and just physically just a monster out there.
Thanks, Jahlil.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, Jahlil.